What if the most chilling evidence of alien intelligence isn't a signal, but a visitor hiding in plain sight? If we choose to look away now, we may miss the most crucial moment in human history. Worse, we risk being caught totally unprepared for whatever happens next. For decades, we believed the universe was vast yet predictable, a place where comets and planets obey the rules of gravity, no exceptions. But every so often, something enters our solar system that simply refuses to follow the script. It challenges our deepest confidence in what we think we know. That something, today, is called 3I Atlas. At first, scientists shrugged it off as just another comet, a chunk of ice and rock on a long, lonely journey around the sun. But soon, little clues began to pile up. This object was moving too fast, turning too sharply, and behaving in ways that defied every natural explanation we had. It started as a routine blip on a telescope, a cold fragment from the void, or so we thought. The world's most famous astronomers, and even Elon Musk, have sounded the alarm. 3I Atlas might not be a regular comet at all. Its path is calculated, its speed unnatural, and its maneuvers eerily precise, as if it's following orders, not just physics. Suddenly, what was once ignored as cosmic debris could be something far more extraordinary, a craft, not a coincidence. To understand how we reached this terrifying crossroads, let's rewind to the very first moments 3I Atlas was spotted, and the strange signals that made scientists more cautious than ever. The object was first spotted by the Atlas Survey Telescope. At first glance, astronomers cataloged it as just another comet, drifting unseen across the silent dark. But in only a handful of days, something about it refused to fit the pattern. Calculations revealed its speed, more than 255,000 kilometers per hour. That is not just fast. It is faster than any comet should ever travel without help from something beyond gravity. This number alone had scientists exchanging tense emails in the middle of the night. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb and his team dug deeper, running the numbers through every simulation and scenario they could imagine. The verdict was chilling. There was a 99% probability that the object was not obeying gravity alone. An invisible force, or perhaps an internal mechanism, seemed to be at work. The odds of this being a coincidence? Just 1 in 20,000. That is rarer than the rarest roll of cosmic dice. It was not drifting, it was steering. But the biggest shock came from its path. Most comets wander in wild, random arcs, careening through space on unpredictable journeys. 3I Atlas did not. Its trajectory was a razor-thin alignment with the orbital plane, a disk where planets like Earth, Mars, and Jupiter revolve. Stranger still, it skimmed close to those worlds, performing a series of near flybys. Almost as if it was using gravity assists, just like a spacecraft would, to redirect itself with perfect precision. But speed and trajectory were only the beginning. The real shock came from how 3I Atlas managed to hide in plain sight. With camouflage so perfect, it fooled even our most powerful instruments. What if a comet is not just a comet? Next, we reveal the astonishing ways 3I Atlas evaded detection using nature's own tricks, and why that should terrify us all. If we fail to recognize these signs, we risk missing an early warning, an intelligent visitor, cloaked in cosmic dust, hiding its intentions. Worse, we could misunderstand what it means, or overlook the message its very presence is sending. Everything we believe about our cosmic safety, agency, and place in the universe hangs in the balance. What if the perfect disguise for a machine is to look as ordinary as possible until it's far too late? A comet's icy shell is the ultimate cloak. It shields whatever lies inside from radiation, micrometeorites, and prying eyes. Even NASA has studied using ice as a protective barrier for future missions, because nothing blends in among the stars better than a frozen relic drifting through space. And then came the most chilling clue. 3I Atlas vanished, slipping behind the sun for weeks. No telescope on Earth could see it. No radar could track it. For that period, it might as well have never existed. But 3I Atlas goes further. Its coma, a glowing cloud of gas and dust, and long tail act like a smokescreen, hiding any artificial heat or energy signatures. Even the ultra-sensitive eyes of the James Webb Space Telescope are fooled, their sensors muddled by chaotic plumes of gas. If you wanted to slip a probe through the solar system unnoticed, this is the exact tactic you'd use, a cosmic Trojan horse hiding in plain sight. Natural objects follow their orbits, but a machine could use that blind spot to change course, to test our detection limits, or even to send a message right under our noses. We have no control over what happens in that shadow. If 3I Atlas is under intelligent control, it isn't just passing by. It might be watching us, probing our defenses, or preparing for something we can't imagine. But just when scientists thought they had seen everything, 3I Atlas made a move no natural object ever should, a move that could expose its true nature once and for all. This isn't just a comet. It's a test of whether humanity is ready to face the unknown, and whether we have any say in that encounter. If what we're witnessing is a deliberate disguise and a calculated maneuver, then the stakes are nothing less than our place in the universe. What happened next would shatter our last illusions about this mysterious visitor, forcing astronomers to confront the unimaginable. Natural objects do not turn back, but this one did. This was not a random hiccup of gravity or a burst of gas from melting ice. It was a maneuver, clear and deliberate. As Elon Musk put it, if it can change course like that, it is not a rock. It is a ship. Suddenly, memories of the Oumuamua mystery from 2017 felt prophetic. That object's bizarre acceleration sparked wild theories at the time, but with Atlas repeating and exceeding those feats, it no longer looks like a fluke. It looks like a pattern. When 3I Atlas slingshotted past the sun, astronomers expected it to race away forever, another comet on a one-way journey out of our solar system. Instead, something impossible happened. Atlas slowed down, shifted course, and then executed a smooth, controlled turn, something no natural object on a hyperbolic escape path has ever done. Then came another revelation. New telescope data revealed smaller objects emerging, trailing behind Atlas in tight formation. They moved with it, matching every twist and turn, like escorts or probes. No comet in the history of astronomy has ever behaved like this. We could be witnessing not a lone visitor, but a fleet. And yet, as the evidence mounts and governments keep their silence, the real question lingers. What do we do now? And what more can we learn before 3I Atlas makes its next move? If it truly is a fleet, not a fluke, then what purpose does it have here? And how will humanity respond to a presence we can neither predict nor control? Accepting this possibility changes everything. Our global security protocols, our scientific goals, even our sense of safety as a species, all are suddenly up for review. The universe just became less predictable, and our place in it a lot less certain. If the universe has visitors, ignorance is no longer an option. If these are coordinated moves, deliberate, intelligent, the implications are earth-shattering. Humanity may be facing its first silent encounter with extraterrestrial technology, not a transmission or a message, but presence, a machine in our cosmic neighborhood, making itself known simply by being here, maneuvering in ways we cannot explain. We must face a new reality. First contact may not arrive with a clear message or a friendly wave from deep space. Instead, it could begin as silent surveillance, with probes like 3i Atlas slipping by undetected, watching and learning from us before we even realize we are being observed. The best defense is awareness. Humanity must invest in better detection systems, build networks that openly share observations, and foster true international cooperation. If we are being watched, we should at least be watching back, together. In this new age, technological vigilance must become our priority. Science can no longer operate behind closed doors. We need transparency, open sharing of astronomical data, and honest debates about what we find. When governments choose secrecy, they invite not just public panic, but a dangerous ignorance, leaving us blind and unprepared. The greatest lesson is humbling. We are not the center of the universe. We are one part of something far larger, a reality where we are no longer just observers, but also the observed. Accepting this truth is essential if we hope to adapt, not just to survive, but to find our place in this vast, possibly inhabited cosmos. Failing to believe or to act could leave us vulnerable to intentions we cannot predict and unprepared for the most profound shift in human history. The sky above is no longer silent. Are you ready to face what's already here? So, as 3i Atlas lingers at the edge of our solar system and the unknown draws closer, we must ask, what will we do when it finally makes its next move? We stand at the edge of an era unlike any before. For centuries, humanity looked to the stars and saw only distant, indifferent lights. Now, the evidence demands that we reconsider everything we thought we knew about our place in the cosmos. 3i Atlas is not just a curiosity for scientists or a mystery to debate online. Its impossible speed, its uncanny maneuvers, and its perfect disguise force us to confront a profound possibility that we are not alone and that a visitor is already among us, hidden in plain sight. If we turn away or ignore this moment, we risk missing the opening chapter of a new history. Worse, we may overlook a warning meant only for those who are watching closely. The consequences are vast, shaping how we defend our planet, how we reach for new technologies, and how we define what it means to be human. The question is no longer if we are being watched, but whether we are paying attention. Inaction now could mean forfeiting our agency in the face of the unknown, or falling behind as the universe changes without us. This is the time to stay informed, to remain vigilant, and to demand the truth from those who observe on our behalf. As 3i Atlas slips out of view behind the sun, its next move is hidden from every eye on Earth. But what comes after may change everything we believe about our past, our future, and our place in the cosmic story.